It is time.
Yeah, so this next tune is one of the tunes that I picked for this hang session. It's by one of my favorite guitar players, Mark Lettieri. He's become known. He made a name for himself as one of the guitar players of Snarky Puppy. And he is just one of my favorites for so many reasons. I think his timing and his feel is unparalleled. His chops are through the roof. He's like Eddie Van Halen and like, a jet and like Wes Montgomery, met and had a baby and had a love child. Like he has the jazz chops, the theory, the amazing feel and everything really. So this track is particularly cool because it features Sean Martin, who's also from Snarky Puppy on synthesizer, and it features Adam Deitch from Lettuce on drums. And Deitch is a Denver local, and I have recorded in the studio that he recorded these drums in, and it's just really cool to have that connection to this tune. It's an instant head bopper in my opinion, so there you go.
Sick. And I also read that Mark is in the Fearless Flyers with other members of Wolfpack.
Mm-hmm. That's
so
right.
Can't wait to hear him. I love Fearless Flyers, so I'm really excited to check this out.
I'm going to make one thing. This is the live version of it that I picked out, so it's not Adam Deitch on drums.
Oh, you picked out the live version. Okay.
Yeah, so sorry. It's JT Thomas, and keys is Daniel Porter and Sean Martin. So.
Okay.
Well, do you want to change
Do you want me to change it to just the regular track?
Yeah, just change it to the regular track. Because
Okay.
I want to hear it with Adam Deitch.
Studio cut.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do
I'm going
it.
to go ahead and do that.
Don't worry, we're just going to edit all this out.
Yeah, this isn't really happening.
This isn't happening. So it'll all be good. I'm a wizard with editing things, and I will make sure that this does not make
Nothing.
the final cut.
Yeah. This is really. I swear this happened, but when I listen back,
no, I want to hear it with Adam Deitch.
it did not.
It'll be interesting. He's a great drummer for sure.
Yeah, I'm just okay. That's the name of the song.
Do. We'll get there. Yeah, I'm like, we might as well listen to the good one.
Oh man, it's already gonna go ham.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that's so good.
That's a cool little climb.
Yeah.
Sounds like Victor Wooten.
That's the keyboard coming in, right? I can't even tell because it's so blended.
That's guitar and bass.
Baritone guitar.
Yeah, baritone guitar.
Oh, gotcha. Dude, that's so sick.
It's like funk with like animals as leaders.
Yeah, big time.
Oh, that's awesome. The wah sounds good.
Dude, this slaps, man. Hell yeah.
This is such a good pick.
Thanks, yo. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, EJ, you feeling it over there?
It's bad. It's
So
awesome.
good.
This shit is so tight it can make a fucking diamond.
Yeah.
That's how tight it is. Like everything
so
you listen
good.
to in the song, everything is so tight.
one thing that popped out to me was how good at the rock steady drum style that Adam is when he's doing it in this funk type of deal, because he's like doing it funky, but he's so like deliberate and like heavy while keeping space open for others, right? And it's really hard to kind of like do repetitive things while still like maintaining some semblance of like being able to, you know, not have listener fatigue while you're listening to him, right? And so I feel like in this song, he's really doing a great job of bringing that steady groove while also like keeping it open for the other players to shine, which is really, really hard to do, because I know when he plays with Lettuce, he's like going all over the place all the time, right? Which is like a great thing to do, but here he's kind of like holding it the fuck down.
Absolutely.
How did you hear of Mark?
It was from my obsession with Snarky Puppy. When I first discovered them, you know, very quickly I was like, who is that motherfucker on guitar? I need to know about everything he's done and everything that he's going to do. And he then eventually put out this album called Deep the Baritone Sessions. And it's just all like funky baritone guitar stuff with some like heavier moments. And I liked it a lot, but then he came out a couple years later with the same thing, Volume 2, which is what this is from. And that one, the first time I heard it, I was just hooked instantly. And I just found out about him from Snarky Puppy.
This is one of the first albums that like I'm literally going to listen to the whole thing right after the show.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let me know what you think.
This is epic. I really enjoy it. And again, it has like a proggy kind of sentimentality to it.
Yeah.
So you said he's playing a baritone guitar. I've never heard of a baritone guitar. Like, what's the difference?
Yeah, so baritone guitars they're super rare, and I feel like, you know, Mark is kind of single-handedly responsible for like bringing them into popularity right now. They're like, you know, imagine a guitar with a longer scale, but not as long as a bass. It's kind of in between a bass and a guitar. The strings are a little bit thicker. They're tuned differently. But it's played pretty much like a guitar, although, you know, playing chords on it doesn't always make sense. You know, I think the way that Mark is using it to just play these riffs, it's just like, you can play it on guitar, you can transcribe it on guitar, and it's like, oh, that's cool. But the moment it's played on a baritone guitar, it's just like instant stank face. You're like,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
It gave me stank face like as soon as I heard it.
My face was stanky, yes.
It was good.
It was extra stanky listening to it.
Yeah, I loved it. And I'm so glad that there's more.
Yeah, let's jump back.
Ooh, it's got like smooth jazz, you know, right now too, which I love it. Ooh, and he does those like polyphia, like Chon guitar licks too.
Nice harmonics.
That's like a Humphreys thing right there.
Yep. This section right here feels like it could be a Motet song.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or like Tower of Power.
Yeah.
Dang, the bass player is putting in work. It's got those talking heads keys.
Yeah, it does remind me of Talking Heads there for a second. Yep.
Oh, and then he's got the vocoder in. That's awesome.
It's really nicely mixed in there too. Because a lot of times it sounds abrasive when people do it.
With the vocoder over it, it almost sounds like one of those like old themes for a late night cop show. Tonight on Handcuffs.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Damn, they're getting deep.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
They just added that little part at the end and go, yeah, we're that badass. We're going to
Dude,
put that at the end of the song.
that has got to be one of the best tracks I've heard on the show so far.
That's
That
really
was
good.
Really good.
And
Hell yeah.
I really like how it didn't have a horn section because I feel like when you have horns and funk, you're kind of forced to like be in this certain paradigm. And I like how instead they went with like a more gritty guitar, a lot more bass, and it's kind of like digging in like a prog band. I feel like every song we listen to is so far on the show is like taking like prog music sentimentality and putting it like in different genres, right? Like we listened to the Smashing Pumpkins song and I felt like that was taking like grunge rock and adding like prog to it, right? And when we were listening to the Phoenix song, I felt like there were so many different changes. It was kind of like taking a prog sentimentality and adding this like pop candy sheen to it. And like it seems to be like a really cool theme that we're getting into.
Well, sweet.
Yeah.
I like it.
This was great.
This is very good.
So does Mark like, do they ever play like this live? Does this like go on tour at all ever?
Yeah, so Mark has he has a trio, just calls it the Mark Lettieri Trio, and I have not had the pleasure of seeing them yet. But you know damn well when they come anywhere near me, I will be there in the front row. Hopefully they have a mirror so I can stare at myself.
Yeah,
But
that's all I like to do at shows.
Just watch myself enjoy the thing I'm listening to.
Yeah, it's like my eyeballs like
That's why I do this show.
Yeah,
I just stare at myself the whole time. It goes,
right. Like look how great I look. Oh my god,
But,
it's so
yeah.
funny. We are fortunate enough to have Bill Lawrence on the show from Snarky Puppy that's coming up in October, and I'm
Yeah.
going to work
Oh.
my hardest to get Mark on the show too. And I think
Oh,
that it
you
would be
should.
cool to have you on the show when we have Mark as well.
That would
I
be
think
so
that would be
cool.
so much fun.
I would be forever in debt to you if you could make that happen.
Yeah, let's work. Let's work together. And do
all,
it.
all Mike is going to ask for is to get you to do his voicemail.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah,
I want that.
That's the price. So if he makes it happen, you have to do his voicemail message.
As
Yeah.
Mike.
We have a deal, my friend. We have a deal.
That's so funny. It's like, hi, Michael is not in the office today.
Yeah.
Oh my
Leave your
God.
name and number and a short
Perfect.
message.
Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.